Not every class that you take throughout your educational career enables you to learn something. With all the classes that we as students go through, we're always taught something, but it isn't being reinforced or learned, whether it be due to the fact that we consider the information impractical, or the teacher/professor doesn't have the ability to help us apply the information into a hands-on experience. One of the biggest things I learned from taking this class is that proper communication is very important. When going out into the world, and whether it applies to your professional life, or say if you're experiencing different cultures, for example, communication makes all the difference in helping to understand and not misinterpret what we mean when we're trying to speak to another person. A lot of conflict in our world is due to the fact that some of those can't communicate very well. Furthermore, some don't have enough transparency and can't further elaborate on what's important. When it comes to innovation, what sparks it is the idea of sharing ideas with one another. Factors such as play and creativity all help us to come up with new innovative solutions. But our society has kind of taught us that play is generally a waste of time and doesn't allow us to reach our goals as quickly, especially going on to the professional careers. But especially when we turn 18, we're told to work, work, work all the time, and that's the only way we can be successful. But having the room necessary to explore and free our mind is the best thing we could do. When our minds are too cluttered with stress and fatigue from deadlines and copious amounts of work, etc., we can't come up with new great ideas all the time. Something else this class has helped me realize, I would say, is that when it comes to problems, the most effective way to deal with them is by 1, recognizing as a whole that we have a problem, 2, talking about the problem collectively, and 3, finally, finding out how we can assist each other to find a solution to fix the problem. A lot of dilemmas that persist are a result of choosing to ignore the problems themselves, as well, and many people feel that as long as we don't say anything, then the problem itself might go away. But history has shown us that that doesn't ever work. We have to be courageous and say, no, we need to fix this now so that we can progress together as a society. I've definitely learned more of what it takes to do a grant in the process in order to get federal funding or state funding. I've learned more about what it means to work as a team while working on the grant proposal with my members. I don't know if I'll be able to do it by myself anytime soon, but I would say I definitely feel more confident about the process of grant writing overall. Most important of all, although I didn't learn this, I felt that this class just kind of further cemented just how important it is to respect and be fair to one another. The sooner we get along with each other, the more quickly and easily we can solve problems together. That we need to reinforce equality whether it applies to our representation. Of course, we need to respect ethnic and cultural boundaries, but at the same time, we want to make sure that someone's values and ideals don't intrude upon someone's freedoms, dreams, or well-being. What I have learned also in this class is what I've learned in this class that's important. It's because it affects everyone, especially when it comes to better communication and sharing stories. What I've learned can impact others, whether it can be on a big or small scale. I can share and teach others what I've learned, to which they can use to impact someone else in a positive way, if they choose to. What I've learned makes me a better person, both professionally and personally. As to who should care that I've learned these tools, I would say the employers. Many companies, agencies, organizations, etc., they are looking for more and more people who not only possess extensive knowledge about the field of work that they're interested in or the career they want to go into, but also that they have other attributes that allow them to work well with others and be able to in turn do something for the company. It won't do much good if you have extensive knowledge about something, but you are unable to interact and communicate with others in order to achieve your goals.